Tom Vasel, and welcome to Kickstarter Lookback, where I take a look at different Kickstarters that we have backed here at the Dice Tower and tell you what I think about them, or if we've even got them. So let's jump right into this with Mini Quest Adventures. So Mini Quest Adventures, a cooperative dungeon crawl game book. I was pretty pumped about this one here. The idea of having this book and playing these things in it, and I just didn't like the game itself very much at all. Going through this, the idea sounds really interesting, but the rule book wasn't very useful, and so unfortunately this is one that just is, I don't think I ever really finished playing it. Vengeance, Roll and Fight. So Z and Mike both like Vengeance from Mighty Boards, which is basically, hey, your family's murdered, now go get vengeance. This is the Roll and Write, and I know that they gave this one decent reviews. I have not played this one. I've not played either Vengeance or the Roll and Write game, but I know we got it. It looks good. I think they said it was fine. I want to say they thought it was better than the board game, maybe? I think there was maybe some small opinions and differences, but it looks neat, and Mighty Boards did a good job on the production. So Dallas, a strategy game inspired by tarot. So this game, we actually played this one as a preview here on the Dice Tower, and I never got it. So it looks like in his updates, he sent out the game to a lot of different people, but not everybody got it, and I guess I'm one of the ones who didn't get it. Yeah, here's the playthrough. It's an interesting game. There's some interesting ideas as you're moving these people around and attacking. It's a very weird theme. I didn't really come to a strong opinion on the game itself when we played it live. I thought, I'd like to try it again and learn more about it, and we just haven't got it to play. So I guess I'm never going to get it now at this point. His last post, he was yelling at people for attacking him. I'm not attacking him. I haven't thought about it since we got it, but yeah, we never got the final game. So there you go. Castle Panics Deluxe Collection. So this one came in, and I gotta say, I don't know what I was expecting from this. It's a huge, big, giant game. This box is too big. I love this company. They're very nice people, and Castle Panic is a very good game. I did not need something that was literally this gigantic of a box. They did waste a lot of space, so many miniatures. Rod, who you see on our channel sometimes, I gave it to him, and his family loves it. He painted the whole thing, and that's fantastic. But this is one of those times where I think it was just too big for how small the game is. Castle Panic is a great family cooperative game, but this gigantic box was just honestly too big. I couldn't put in a Dice Tower library. It's a monster. The Isle of Cats, don't forget the kittens. So this is the Isle of Cats, and so in this campaign, we have some expansions for the Isle of Cats, which neither one I played. I know Mike has. The one adds kittens, the other one adds more things. Mike said one of the expansions was better than the other. And then a big box that would hold everything in it. So I'm interested in that big box to put the stuff all together. Although big boxes are starting to wear me out a bit. I think there's a lot of stuff in the game already. Isle of Cats is a pretty strong, big game. But this one was delivered, looks really good when it came. I thought it was nice component quality. Robot Quest Arena deck building game. So this one here, Wise Wizards, was delivered last year, right around Gen Con time, or maybe a little bit after Gen Con. This game is everything I had hoped for and more. See these big chunky miniatures? It's great. They're pre-painted. They come, it's a deck building game. You just move around and shoot. I played this a lot. It's one of my most played games from last year. We had so much fun with it, and I really liked how they did the expansion packs for it. Let me see if I can find them here. Yeah, they're right here. See these expansion packs? They each come, like a blister pack, and then everything in there fits in the bite box. And each one adds another rule and some more cards for the deck, and another robot with some special ability. So you don't need them at all for the base game. I played the base game without them. It's fine. But adding that stuff in is a lot of fun. And I'm actually kind of surprised that they have not done a sequel to this or something, because it seems like it's doing really well. And it's a game I think a lot of people will enjoy. I found this game to be super fun. The Witcher. Yeah, this is one. As soon as I'm almost afraid to talk about this because people are going to go, "Why haven't you reviewed it yet?" Well, because I haven't. But or is this the one? I get these mixed up. Which Witcher is which? Eh. But I haven't played it yet. I'll tell you, there's a couple reasons. One, and I know this might shock people, not a huge fan of the Witcher IP. I'm not necessarily opposed to it, but I'm also not really a huge fan of it. And so let's take a look at the last. It just launched. Yeah, there's a new one. The next one, oh, it's been funded too. So, well, there you go. So, anywho, people seem to be happy with this. It's one of the most played, highest rated games that came out this past year, or when it did come out. I just haven't messed with it enough to know enough about it. Tussy Musy Expansion Collection. So when this came in, I guess I gave it to Zeev to check out. So Tussy Musy, a nice little game from Elizabeth Hargrave, best known for Wingspan. But this one, just more expansions. This is how Button Shy often is. You get the game, and then they make little expansions for it because the games are only 18 cards each. And this is a game about giving flowers to other people. Here's an expansion with orange flowers. Here's greenery, and then ribbons. So some extra nice little stuff. Adele Cue the singing jokes. This is a claustrophobic, intense one versus many board games. I actually did not like this one. I thought it was not that particularly good game. I think playing the Adele part of the game, the one, is not that interesting. There's a lot of guesswork in the game. The rules aren't very well done. It's a clunky game to play. The concept is neat that the ship is trying to destroy you and you're trying to get out. You know, Q Hal from 2000. But yeah, it just didn't work as well as I wanted it to. It's okay at best, but I actually kind of dislike the game. Spintronics, oh, this is so good. This is so good. I love these guys. The Spintronics is not their first thing. Let me show you the other Kickstarter they did was Turing Tumble, which is building a computer using marbles. This is not as good as building a computer using marbles. This is building mechanical circuits with stuff. Still pretty neat though. You build the little chains, you decide how far to move everything apart from each other. It's a very good educational type thing. I have both of these at my house that I can mess with my son and we can learn about actual real things. I think these are fantastic. And then finally, the first 3D luminous colored wooden world map. So I accidentally backed this under the dice tower. I got it for a personal thing, but I'll tell you what, folks, I love this. I really do. Now, I did not forego the money for the luminous one that glows in the dark. That's pretty cool. But I just got the one that was a 3D colored map, and you put this on your wall, and it shows the world, and it's 3D. And each piece kind of sticks separately. So my wife and one of my daughters spent some time trying to figure out where it is. And you can see the one here in the picture of the guy stood up. Ours wasn't that big. We got the medium-sized one. But I'll tell you what, I was really happy with it. It was a really nice decoration. And I might do it again at some point. I get another one from these guys. Maybe I'll get the lit one next time. Because we actually took it down when we moved last year, so I need to put it back up again. But it was pretty cool. So, yeah, I'm glad to end on this one because I think that's just kind of a neat thing to have. Anyway, there you go, folks. Those are some Kickstarter projects that I took a look at. Robot Quest Arena was my favorite from this batch, but maybe you have a different one. Let me know. And yes, I know I should play The Witcher. Anyway, until next time, I'm Tom Vasel, and you've been watching Kickstarter Lookback here on the Dice Tower.